What's up, you guys? Welcome to my channel. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Lizzie Bear. You may address me as Lizzie Bear. I do not tolerate Liz. I can't accept Lizzie. Lizzie Bear would be preferred. Just don't call me Liz. I absolutely hate Liz. So anyway, I thought that it might be fun to just make this video really quick, and just have a drink with you guys and share products that I have not picked up in a while. I haven't picked up in maybe months, and I just don't even really pay attention to. Some of them I just hate, some of them I just kind of don't like certain things about them, about the formula or how they work. And without further ado, let's jump into it. Okay, let me take a quick sip. So the first things I am reaching for, these are pigments. Yeah, these are pigments. These are like shimmer, glittery pigments from MAC. And I've had these for years. Actually, my sister passed them down to me. She used to be like a MAC freak back in the day. So she passed these down for me. This one I absolutely never touch because it's kind of like more on the purple iridescent side, and the color doesn't suit me very well, so I only really touch it when I go to festivals. Same for this one. This one's like way prettier though. It's like a whitish, greenish. I think this is way prettier. But regardless, I just don't ever touch these because they're powder. They're pigments. I don't like pigments because they're just like all over the place, and I hate the mess that they make. But surprisingly, they have lasted very long, because this one, I remember tipping it over one time on a desk, and I tipped it over and like a bunch of it spilled. But it still has a decent amount left. Like, look at all of this, and this has been around for years. Like, I'm gonna say like 10 plus years. You don't even know. So they're really pretty. I just don't reach for them ever because they're so messy. They just go all over the place. That's like a powder, and I'm kind of like a neat freak. Not really, but I'm kind of organized and clean. When I'm getting ready and as I'm doing my makeup, I tend to kind of like clean around, so I cannot stand the mess that this makes. So I just don't even bother dealing with it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Whew, it's hot. Okay, next. This is another MAC product. Well, I mean, since I'm on MAC, I might as well just stick to the brand and just like go through all of the products that I don't use from them. So, moving on, I don't pick these up ever. I don't touch these. These are really pretty, but if any of you guys actually know me, follow me, whatever, are interested, you would know that I don't really tend to go for shimmers. I kind of dislike shimmers. They're not on my favorite side. Glitters, I love. I do love glitters, but shimmers, they're kind of very like, to me. They're a little messy, and it's just not worth it to me, really. So unless a shimmer is absolutely stunning and like out of this world, and I've never seen that type of shimmer shade before, color combination, whatever, I just don't really care for it. I remember getting these like a billion years ago. This one I don't remember getting, so my sister might have passed this one down to me, but I do remember buying this one, and I just used it one time and then never used it again. It's really, really pretty, but never gonna use it. It probably has all sorts of bacteria in it and stuff, and I just keep it, but I don't even wear it. Next, moving on. This really hurts my soul that I'm about to pick all of this up. All of the lip products from MAC that I never ever touch. I never really pick up. Maybe like a couple months back, I did a video where I used one of these lipsticks, and that was it. I haven't used them. All of these are brand new. I haven't touched them. Even these, like right here, these two in the bottom in the box, I haven't used them at all. The other ones I have. The ones that are outside of the packaging, I have used them a couple times. I've tried them. They're okay. But to be honest, MAC lip products are not my favorite anymore. They used to be my favorite, but not anymore. Ever since I got introduced to liquid lipsticks, or not really anybody introduced me to them, but I remember when I started exploring liquid lipsticks, I kind of fell in love with liquid lipsticks, and I just don't pick these up anymore. I just explore different liquid lipsticks, maybe glosses here and there, but cream or like stick lipsticks, MAC has to step up their formula. I don't like their formula so much anymore. They do look so pretty and the lipsticks are so nice, but their formulas just, I don't like the way that they make my lips feel. I don't like what they end up doing to my lips, so I don't touch them really much anymore. I love them and I will forever be like a MAC diehard fan. I'm a MAC girl for life, and I will continue to get the lipsticks. Honestly, all of these, the ones that are in a box, these, it's like 1 2 3 4 5 6, I have 6 of them and I got them all for free. I didn't pay for them. I got them all for free because I recycle. You know how like you give them back like 6 containers or whatever, you know, and you exchange them and they give you a free lipstick or lip gloss. So that's how I got all of these. So I don't feel too guilty that I don't use them, only because I got them for free. So, you know, I don't really care. So I did get these on sale. These are like lip tints. They're like called Color Color or something like that. Wait, Color Color, lip color, lip, whatever. The point is that they're like a stain, like a lip stain, and they go on like a gloss. And it keeps like a glossy feeling kind of, but it like a glossy look, but it doesn't really have the gloss feeling. Once the gloss fades away after a couple hours, the color still stays, like the tint still kind of stays. They're really pretty, they're nice. I just don't like the little line that it gives me like right here. So that's my only complaint about these. Other than that, they're really pretty. Moving on, this primer I absolutely hate. I don't know why I ever bought it. Never picked this up, and this is from Urban Decay. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in one of my other videos. I'm not even sure. I'm not really positive if I did mention this, but I know I made a video talking about products that disappointed me. I don't know if this one made it in the video, but I know I had another primer by Urban Decay in there for sure. I don't like this because I don't feel like it did a difference for my skin. I never pick it up. I didn't even finish it. It still has some in here. I just remember I gave up on this one plus the other Urban Decay concealer. Have I been saying concealer the whole time?
Get yourself together, man.
Primer. Ugh. It's a primer. It is a primer. I don't know if I've been saying concealer the whole time, but I know it's a primer. So the other primer and this one, I just kind of like forgot about them. I just put them aside and just got other primers and just never picked these back up. So I haven't picked this up in years. I should probably throw it away because I hate it. I hate this so much. Like, not a single good thing to say about it. I don't like that it has a tint either. It has a tint to it and I don't like it. So I think the only reason I even really kept this is just so that I can make this video and tell you guys how much I hate this. So this is crap. Moving on. I have 3 products from this brand that I never use. Luckily, I got all of these for free, so I don't feel bad at all for not using them because I didn't spend a single dime on them. That is the Laura Mercier primer and moisturizer. Is it moisturizer or toner? Tinted moisturizer. This one turned out to be too dark for me when I received it. I haven't tried it since, so I don't know if it does match my skin now. It probably does, because I've gotten like pretty dark lately. So let's see if it does fit me. Let's blend this out. You know what? I feel like it might actually, no. This is too orange for me. This will never in life fit me. Maybe if I go like 3 shades darker. But even so, it's too like on the red undertone. No. I need to wipe this off. Anyway, I don't use any of these. I don't pick these up at all ever. This one didn't make a difference for me. I didn't see anything significant, anything special in this primer, so I was just like, isn't Laura Mercier supposed to be pretty expensive and like a really good brand? Not for me. This was just too dark. Other than that, if I had the right shade, I would probably use it instead of a foundation, like if I'm running out or if I want to wear very minimal makeup. But since I don't have the right shade, I don't touch this. And then for the last product from Laura Mercier, I have this highlighter that they sent me. And by they, I mean influencer. You swear like Laura Mercier is actually gonna send me free products. I hate this highlighter. I just cannot stand this highlighter. I'm pretty sure this one made it into my video talking about products that disappointed me, because look at this. Like, what is this? It's supposed to be right here. This highlight doesn't even appear. I don't see it on the skin at all. It's like barely there. And I know it is not the shade. It cannot be the shade, because I have highlighters that are this shade, but they have more of an impact. They have more of a glow. It's like, you can see it. This is just like mom highlighters. Like, who's gonna wear this? Not a girl that's trying to be popping. I'm not about to wear this if I'm trying to be popping. I'm gonna use something else because this is just not gonna cut it. So I'm sorry, Laura Mercier, you might be like a real expensive bitch or whatever, you know. I don't even know if this is a real person. It has to be a real person because, I mean, Laura Mercier, that seems like a pretty legit name. But anyway, these products just didn't cut it for me. I didn't like them. Would never spend my money on them. So there you have it. Let's move on to this Ulta beauty oil. This Ulta 24K Magic Beauty Oil. Let me not completely crap on this oil because I did find its good uses for this. I used it to enhance my my dip brow, my Anastasia dip brow. Like when it dried out, I would just put like a drop of this in there and voila, it would bring it back to life. I absolutely hated this oil though for my skin, but that's only because I have oily skin already. Bitches with dry skin, obviously you guys are gonna love this because you guys love putting all that oil stuff all over your face. Not I can't do that because my skin is already too oily. Like I swear to you, I promise you, I'm not lying to you, I hop out of the shower and it's like bam, instant oil. I'm already butterface and everything. It's just disgusting. I hate the way that my skin is set up. It's just, I can't do this. I cannot put this all over my face, but I can put it on my products to enhance it if I want to. The only thing that I've tried putting it on is just my dip brow, so I can't really speak on any other product, but my dip brow, for sure, it did work on it. The only reason I was able to finish it is because when I was drunk one time, I had left and I came back and I found this like tipped over, like fell over on my vanity, and it was like half of the oil was already spilled. So I was able to kill the rest of the oil like this. What did I even use it on, really? Because I don't really remember dropping so... Oh, that's right. I don't use it only on my dip brow. I use it on my lips. I use this as a lip oil. For that, it does work. I do like it as a lip oil. First, I use it only for liquid lipsticks. So first I use my sugar lip scrub. And then I put on like a drop of this oil on my lips. I rub it, wipe my hands, rub it again, wipe my hands, rub it again until my lips are like nice and moisturized but they don't feel oily. Then I put on my liquid lipstick and it feels amazing. So I don't absolutely hate the beauty oil. I would never buy it again. Let's just put it like that. I would never buy it again, but I don't hate it. Compared to the MAC oil, let me tell you, this one, oh my god, I can't even, like, I've had it like a couple months now and I've used it. I know I've used it, but look at it, like, it doesn't even, it looks brand new. Like, it doesn't even look like I've used it compared to this. Like, if I would have had a couple drops on it already, it would have already looked used. And then look at how thick it is. Like, you could see all the residue of oil in there, and this is way more liquidy, more like runny, and I just like it so much more because it doesn't feel so thick. I would prefer this one over this. If I were to recommend a beauty oil, I would say buy the MAC one. Don't buy the Ulta one. Next on the products that I don't ever pick up is this foundation stick by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Not even gonna lie, the only reason I bought this foundation stick is because it was $18 at the TJ Maxx or Marshalls, whatever. So this is in the shade Tan, and it wasn't my color at the time when I got it. I was already using the foundation stick to contour though, so I really liked it for contour. I had never tried it for like a full foundation. So when I got this, I tried it and I didn't like the way that it made my skin look. I didn't like the way that it sat on my skin and sank into my pores or whatever. It was just kind of like over it, and it looked kind of like, I don't know, it looked ugly. I can't even describe it. I'm not good at these things. I didn't like this overall on my face, but I do like the other ones to contour. Like, for example, I do use Mink and I use Espresso all over my face. Not all over my face. I use Mink like all over to contour because it's kind of like a grayish color, and then I use Espresso more like here, and the parts where my face would look a little bit more bronzy. So they work really good for that, but as an overall foundation to cover your whole face, Nah. I don't support it. It's a good amount of products down the line. Let's move on to the next one. I don't pick this one up anymore. This is NYX, a NYX color correcting concealer palette thing. So I actually had bought this one time before, and I only stick to the two actually that you can see, the green one and the what's supposed to be like a peachy one. So I only stick to these two, rarely use the purple one, and the others like I never ever really touch. I used to use this when I run out of the colors that I use the most. I ended up buying it again, and then I found a cheaper alternative, which is this little square thingy right here, which is way smaller than this one, but somehow I feel like it has the same amount of product or more, because I feel like it might be deeper. Point is, this one's better because the colors are way more vibrant, they're more vivid. You could see them way more. And maybe this one is for like light skinned people, but since I'm brown, I'm gonna like more on the tan side. This fits me way better. I like the work that this does way better than this, and this was cheaper than this actually, to be honest. So never buying this again. I wouldn't recommend it. I don't like it because it just, honestly, the colors don't even really appear on the skin as they're supposed to be. Like this, the green doesn't look green, the peach doesn't look peach. They all end up looking like the same color, so it's like, what's the point? It's not even color correcting because the color doesn't appear. So the next thing I'm moving on to is, and I am so sorry to say because this was a gift from one of my most closest, dearest friends, Jalen. She gave me this for my birthday. This NARS lip gloss thing in the shade Toy. I love the shade. It is pretty. I cannot really pull off these colors, although I am wearing this color right now. This is more of a gloss. I'm wearing like a liquid lipsticks from Dose of Colors, but this is a gloss, and it is like a purple gloss. I have made like 1 or 2 looks with this before. The only reason I never pick it up really is because, actually 2 reasons. 1, the color doesn't suit me very well. 2, it's very streaky. I remember when I put it on, I don't know if you can see it in the video. I know I posted a video with this using it. I don't know if it shows on the video or if I cut most of the parts out where I'm like applying it, and it took me forever because every time I went over my lips, it was just like streak after streak after streak. I couldn't get it to even out, and I was just like, what the hell? Like, this is the most impossible thing to work with. I would have had to put on a liquid lipstick this color, which would be this, but at the time I didn't have this. Oh, you know what? Actually, that is the reason why I bought this liquid lipstick, because I was like, hey, I need to be able to use this somehow. So I can't put this on my bare lips because you're gonna see like my skin tone under it because of the many streaks that it has, and I can't get it to like even out and apply right. So I was like, let me get a liquid lipstick that matches the color, so I can just be like, bam, just put it all over it, and then it's just gonna look like flawless or whatever. But it's not for me. I don't pick it up because of that. It's very streaky, and I just don't like it too much. I think it smells good though. I think it's like scented. It is scented. It smells sweet. Okay, just a couple more products to go through. Oh, I don't know why I forgot to like include this in the MAC portion of the video, but these little, what is this called? Like a diamond ball, sparkle ball? I don't know what this is called. It's called something ball. The collection. I never ever used these on my actual lips. I never used them. I remember making like one video where I just swatched them on my wrist, and that's all that I did. These are pointless. I got them because they were on sale. I'm such a sucker for sales. I end up buying a bunch of stuff when it's on sale, and I never use it. These colors are pretty, but I can't pull these off. I don't think that they would look nice on me, especially because these are matte. Pretty sure these are matte. This one is a matte, kind of sexy. It is too light for me. I will never be able to pull this off. And then there is Cocktail Kiss, which is another matte. Cocktail Kiss is another matte, and maybe I could pull this one off, to be honest, but I mean, they're matte. And like I said, the MAC Cosmetic lipsticks formula is too drying for my lips. I don't like what it does to me. I don't like the matte feeling of their lipstick, so I just don't like it. And then there's this one, which is, this one is called Boca, and it's a satin finish. I think satin is supposed to be more like on the creamy side and more shinier, but I don't pick these up. I never do. I just don't feel the need to, because they're tiny and they're like put away like way at the top of my closet somewhere in a box that I don't ever touch. So I only have a couple more products left, so let me just get through it. Okay, so another thing that I have in my makeup collection that I never pick up. I remember being so excited about this when I first bought this. The I had to burp. Okay, the ColourPop Libbies. I was obsessed with this when I first got this, and I used to think it was such a gorgeous color, and I loved it, and I loved wearing it. But the formula is not the best. It's honestly pretty cheap. That's why I don't wear it, because it was pretty cheap and I found better stuff. And then I just like realized that liquid lipsticks were my thing. So I was like, why am I gonna use this? This is in the shade Crunch. I loved this color so much. And then I also had this other one in the shade Tootsie, and I had the liner also, the lip liner. But I threw away the liner and Tootsie because they were more like a mauve-y, like grayish type of color, and I was just like, these colors don't suit me, so I'm just trash. This one I absolutely hate. To begin with, I don't like the color. I hate this color. I don't like this glitter like shade combination. This is not even supposed to be an eye glitter. This is supposed to be a lip glitter. I thought it was supposed to be a lipstick. I got it from Sonacleor, and it's called Lip Dazzle. So I thought it was supposed to be a lipstick. I was under the impression it was supposed to be like a lip product, a lipstick or something in the form of a lip product. It came in the form of a bottle with glitter in it and a little tube of glue. So I had to like rub the glue all over my lips and then put this over it. Who is gonna wear that? It's not comfortable. It was disgusting. I know I made a video on it. I probably talked about this like in 2 videos, but disgusting. The worst, by far the worst brand that I have ever bought from. So cheap. So cheap. I absolutely do not recommend Sonacleor. Disgusting. Speaking of, this thing just fell and it's completely sealed. Like, it's completely sealed. It's hard. I haven't touched it in like over a year, and it spilled glitter. How is glitter gonna spill out of this if it's sealed? Good thing I have just discovered Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, and it works magic on my vanity, let me tell you. Another thing I'm gonna feel bad for, because this was a gift. This was a gift from my cousin for Christmas, and I feel so bad. I love the packaging. It's so beautiful. It's so pretty. From Estee Lauder. It's like a little mirror palette. The only reason I don't like it is because it's very basic. I used to wear these shades all the time back then when I first started wearing makeup, but now I've evolved. I am like a new woman. I'm a new person. I'm like a whole different being now, and I require a lot of color. So this just doesn't cut it for me. The one that I do tend to reach for though is this one right here. Ugh. I love this shade. This shade is so pretty. I love it. Okay. This one I don't feel bad for because I didn't spend money on it. I actually have 2 of these. I got these for free when I made a Anastasia Beverly Hills purchase. And this is a lip gloss in the shade Sepia. Oh, you know what? I have a lipstick. That makes no sense. Oh, wait, no. That makes no sense because Sepias, yeah, these are the same thing. Sepia and Sepia. This is the liquid lipstick and this is the gloss. Completely different shades. So I actually didn't even realize that until now. Let me swatch it. So this is Sepia, the liquid lipstick. And then this is Sepia, the gloss. The gloss looks warmer, which is this one. This is the gloss. This is the lipstick. So the lipstick looks more on the mauve side, and then the gloss looks more on the chocolate side. I always thought this name was gonna be like chocolate or something because, to be honest, it smells sweet. That's why I related it to chocolate. I was like, this must be like a chocolate flavored, scented, whatever lip gloss, you know? I never would have guessed that it was sepia. They're just completely different. Like, look, not the same. Anyway, the only reason that I don't reach for this is because I feel like it's kind of thick. It's not a very comfortable lip gloss. It does smell really good though, and it looks really pretty, and it's very, is it opaque? Is opaque the word? Like when it's, you can see the color, you know? It looks so pretty, but it's just a little thick, and I'm just like, eh. Another thing I never reach for is this Tarte Pro Glow To Go palette. It's such a cute little palette. I love the little highlighter in here, and I love the contour because it does go with my skin, but as you can see, I cracked it. I did use it a couple times when I was on my way to work and I was late and I just had to do my makeup on the way to work, and I used it. Oh, you know what? It smells good. Yeah, it smells like sweet. But anyway, that's not the point. I did like it, but I only don't use it now because I cracked it. The only shade that I never used was the one in the middle. I don't know if this was supposed to be like a natural highlight, like a matte highlight, or if it was supposed to be like a shimmer highlight, you know, like a glow highlight, but I never used it because I didn't feel like it went with my skin tone. It is a cute little palette though. I kind of regret buying it. It was only $13, so whatever, but I don't use it. I just need to like crush the shade that broke and then like fix it and press it, you know, once I put some little like rubbing alcohol in it and stuff. But I get lazy. I get lazy to do that, and honestly it's been so long, so I might just even get rid of it. Another thing that I never reach for, but I am gonna start using now as of today actually, because I just used it today after months, maybe almost even a year.
It's been 84 years
of not using it. This Kat Von D foundation, what is it? The Lock-It foundation. I got it for free from Influencer. I used it for like a couple times at the beginning when I got it to try it out. I hated it. I absolutely hated it because number one, it was thick. I don't like the consistency of the formula. I don't like how it feels thick. It kind of goes on a little nasty on the skin. It looks very cakey. I don't like how it goes on very cakey. I am wearing it right now, so I mean, I don't know, you guys be the judge. What does it look like? I feel like it looks okay, but it doesn't look as great as my other foundations. I didn't like the color of it. The shade, it was absolutely not me. I was never like this dark. But this summer I have been tanning a lot, so I know I'm pretty tan right now. So that's why today I decided, you know what, I'm not gonna mix my usual regular foundations because I mixed 3 and I still don't feel like it's my right shade because I've been tanning a lot, so I haven't picked the right shade. So I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna throw in this foundation. It's a little dark. Let's see if I'm finally the shade. And oh my god, this is my perfect shade. Like, it is my perfect shade. I cannot believe how on point this is. I absolutely love this shade. Not crazy about the formula though. The formula is it could use some work, but the shade, nailed it. Last but not least, I know I mentioned these in my other video of products that disappointed me, but I'm bringing them up again. The Diamond Crushers by Lime Crime. I don't know why a lot of Lime Crime products disappoint me. Like, at least, I mean, the ones that I have got from them, there's always something about the products that disappoint me. These, I love the shades. I love them so much, but they wipe off so easy. It's like, did you guys put more thought into your packaging instead of the formula? Because the packaging is bomb. Like, it's so pretty. It's like magical. I love it. It feels expensive, you know, like I'd be proud to pay for this packaging.
But this be pissing me off because I cannot.
But for the formula, it's crap. It's like, what the hell am I supposed to do with this? You put it on, And it wipes off like nothing. You could put a primer, you could set it with setting spray, anything, but it's still gonna wipe right the fuck off. And it's so annoying.
Like, who the fuck has time for that bullshit?
Because it's so pretty. I hate it. I love these as lip toppers. I mean, they are supposed to be lip toppers. I also use them as highlights, like right here, or like here, or like I'll just spread them around randomly, you know? But it wipes off so easily. They feel cheap, you know? But I really, really, really want to like Lime Crime. I can't. Well, anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching the video. If you did watch the whole thing, I hope that it was helpful somehow. Please don't take any offense to my ranting or my opinions on some of these brands. It does not really speak for how I feel about the brands in general. It's just the certain products that I feel a certain way about. So I'm not like bashing on these brands. Please keep up with my videos, subscribe to my channel, follow me on IGTV. I haven't decided if I want to upload this on IGTV. I most likely will, but just keep up with my videos, you guys. I will see you guys later. Bye. I didn't even get into the Jeffree Star box, the mystery box. I have stuff in here that I don't like. I forgot to mention the stuff in my Jeffree Star mystery box that I did not like, because honestly I bought this stuff and I never used it. Like maybe like 2 products I used, or 3, and then I didn't use the rest. But I don't have time for this now, so I'm gonna have to put that off for another video. I'll probably just like do a Jeffree Star cosmetics video. We'll see. Alright, I'm done.